Okay. We're gonna... It said east, north, south, west, east. We east twice. Yes? 1. 2. East, west? Was it south, north, or north? It was south, north. This better do a thing. I'm gonna be a little miffed. Hey! It indeed did a thing. Oh boy. Right. Should I be afraid of him? Maybe. Nice. Yeah! Did we interrupt him? Oh, I think we did. Kill him! Good. I don't know if we need materials or not. I'm gonna go with sure. Ooh, Kappas. Kappas! Yay, we're superheroes. There's one more guy. I think we got him. Alright. Apparently we can save here. Which is worrisome. Are you a thing again? No? Are you? No. Why would any of that be things? Oh, okay. Just overworld in it, eh? Murias! Home of the Aeosis. And the origin of magic in Legrand. The existence of this place, of this part of Legrand, is unknown to many and considered a myth, because no one has ever seen Murias. Has lived to tell the tale. Tell the tale. Hey, look at that. It's all Rivendelly. Stinking knife ears! So this is Murias. I can understand why they'd want to hide such a beautiful place. It's fortunate that fate brought us here to witness the great AOC civilization. This place feels ethereal. Yeah, it's nothing like I've seen before. Oh, magnificent! Enough sightseeing, let's move. Halt! Outlander! That's all he said. We need to talk to your High Chancellor immediately. Lead the way. You're not allowed here. Be gone. You know nothing, pawn. Just take us to your High Chancellor right away. It's urgent. Art thou deaf? Thou darest not take one more step, madam. Hate to disturb the peace of this place, but I think I know a way to get this over with quickly, ma'am. No, Cal, no bloodshed. On in this place. Do not throw your lives away, Outlander. They're gonna step aside, so I think we have to make them. Oh, here comes the fancy lady. Look at her being all fancy. Scathia, wouldst thou please end this barbaric spectacle? Your Excellency, we apologize for this disturbance. They are not worthy. I sense the disturbance upon your entrance to this land. I am quite astonished. I do not know how you could have arrived here. Mesees Scathia hath found her way back. Lucia. Sisters, perhaps? Gobbledygook! More gobbledygook! In my head, they sound... I've been watching a lot of Age of Empires 2 footage lately. Because I want to play the game, but I'm really bad at RTS games. And I just like how the villagers talk. It's how I imagine that speech sounds like. Yes, I sensed thy presence, Scathia. I did not expect thee to be still alive. Oh, you're still the same, little Lucia. Although you seem to have grown bitter with age. How darest thou speak to the lady of the forest, Outlander? Thou art too young to know who this lady is. Youngling, she may address me as she sees fit. Oh, jeez. I think I skipped things and I didn't mean to. Whoa. Hello. We skipped that whole cutscene. That's not good. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. What business has brought you back? You two seem to know each other. Care to explain? Mind your manners, girl. Don't interrupt when other people are talking. You know exactly why I've returned, Lucia. Oh, perhaps I had forgotten. Much time has passed. I barely remember what thou lookest like. I told you before the only reason I'd come back is if I had found the Fatebound. And these are the Fatebound? They do not seem like much. Oh, you bitch. Again, you do not have permission to be quiet. Is this lady the flame who shall end the rain? She has come. Yeah, she has come with the royal, the loyal, the exiled, the lost, and the shadow. Alright, hold on. Well, I guess either. If we're under the assumption that Finn is the lost brother of the Northerners, then he could be the royal, I guess. And the loyal would be the tiger. The exiled would be Scathia. The lost would be the heiress, and the shadow would be the shadow. Who has no shadow? I don't know if it's always been like that since we picked him up, but since they said that, I've been looking every time he shows up, and yeah, they didn't give him a shadow. I'm assuming he just never had one. Which is, so it's a nice little touch, you know? They're all fate-bound. And what about the protege? He won't get here, not while you're on watch. I trust you on that. Oh, wherefore I am not flattered. Mayhap it is because I am responsible for mine own accord, unlike a certain someone who could never keep her manners straight. Bitch, thou hast abandoned thy land to protect the Dathi tree. 'Twas a noble cause, thou didst tell me. Wouldst thou care to enlighten me as to the fate of the tree? We failed. Thou hast nothing to say, 'tis as I expected. Nothing should be entrusted to thy charge. Oh, you're gonna get yelled at for interrupting again, lady. But thou art far too weak to bear such a duty. You claim to be fate-bound. Who shall end the reign, the feud, and the war, but you cannot even protect a tree? It was a dead tree. The Rosha tree hath been alerted. The tree is closed. The responsibility is thine, Scathia. The failed protectress of the Dathe tree. Your Excellency, we're very sorry. We did our best to stop it from happening. He literally ripped the tree out of the ground after we kicked his ass. You lost one armament, and now you want the galley a sail? Mine own heirloom. Wherefore would I give it to you? Please, Your Excellency, we need your gale a sail to end the war throughout the land. We don't want to take it from you. Thou wastest thy breath, child, I know thou art up to. I apologize, Your Excellency, but the whole Legrand is enduring terrible conflicts. And it is your own fault. You outlanders are greedy, conceited, and arrogant. You cannot even keep your own breath together. And in this time of turmoil, you come seeking even greater power. Wherefore should we help outlanders? Wherefore would we? Anguish! Old anguish. What good would it bring us if we helped you in the chaos you have wrought? Please, Your Excellency, we need your cooperation to restore peace to Legrand. Thou hath been no peace in Legrand since you outlanders inherited it. Always you turned against one another since the very first day of your dominion. It's a thing we intend to change. Bah! You outlanders have no desire to end strife. You seek only the shifting of power. That's probably true. You boys sought only to begin another age of turmoil. This is your only intention. You are hypocrites. Sia, you don't sound like... Thou art the one who soundeth not like thyself. Thou hast spent most of thy life out there. Now see how it hath affected thee. Have some faith, Lucia. The land might be dying, but it's not beyond saving. Legrand will endure until it is restored. I fail to understand why thou hast such faith in them still. Thou hast witnessed the destruction they have wrought. Thou art too naive, Scathia. Yet you still believe in kindness of Murias. Maybe you're just as naive as I am. They are just different. How? They're the same outlanders you hate so much. If you believe that they're good, then you can't deny that you still believe others can too. I have no idea what's going on right now. Protected them long enough. We owe them nothing. No, we do owe them something to Legrand, every creature in Legrand. Do you really think you could rebuild our land without them? Don't be naive. Are the elves gonna leave these shores? They're not knife ears, though. Look at that. Her ear is clearly round. But they all have white hair. And, like, I'm gonna go with their elves. They're totally elves. Just rounded. Rounded-eared. Bah, forget not who let our ancestors die in vain, Scathia. They had a chance and they lost it. Murias won't intervene in affairs of outlanders no more. This is about more than just conflict between outlanders, Lucia. Once the protege brings his horde here, it will engulf the entire realm. When that time comes, we will be well prepared. Murias shall stand against them as it did in days of yore. You shouldn't assume that you'll be able to overcome the invasion by yourselves, no matter how much you prepare. Even our ancestors couldn't. Have grown stronger since they left. We have learned from the past and improved greatly in both tactics and numbers. And you don't think the Furbolgs have done the same? We still have time to ready ourselves. Time, obviously. They're prepared to ascend to Legrand, but no one can say whether or not they've already on the move. They could arrive sooner than you think. A more imminent threat is coming. This one... Oh, this is the other news we have for you. Of what do thou speak? The Northern Kingdom is trying to find Murias, and you know what they're after. There's no way they could find Murias. I have concealed the gate. It is concealed, yes, but it is not completely invisible. If they succeed in deploying large numbers of troops here, I'm sure they'll have plenty of time to locate Murias. Yeah, somebody just wandered around in the forest. Eventually, they'll find their way here, right? Sparest thy lies, Scathia. Overcoming an assault by one of the northern kingdoms and fighting the troops from the southwest simultaneously is no easy task, as I'm sure you understand. Or you could just ignore me and start preparing for folly. Just remember that the Murias will be the Murias? Will be the one suffering on your behalf. Good luck defending both Murias and Murias. I shall never involve the Murias in this. Like it or not, they've always been there protecting your secrecy, and the Oasis always return a favor. Remember our code, Lucia. What exactly doth thou speak? Alti hired the Ostakars to take away Gwendol. They kidnapped Murias' children to Murias. Murias, the town. Kidnapped Murias' children to show them the way. We put an end to their dirty work, but that probably won't stop the Attillans from coming here. Your Excellency, there can be no doubt the Attila is trying to find Murias. Murias. Oh, so many words. If they somehow manage to break through Feindor's last line of defense in the pass, I'm sure they'll come for the south and then Murias. They want to get their hands on the armament to help them win the war. I can assure you that they will try to take the Gale of Sail by force. Then let them try! The Gale of Sail is locked away inside the Roshia tree. It cannot be removed. With enough men and time, they'll eventually find a way, Lucia. Please let us help secure the armament. Thou art no different from them. Thou also want us to take mine heirloom. Don't be silly. It's not yours alone to keep. It belongs to Legrand in times of need such as this. What's the point of keeping it to yourself, or have you forgotten what the armaments stand for? Don't forget why the armaments exist in the first place. You know full well a prophesized Fatebound are mentioned by the heroes themselves. They do mention the Fatebound, yes, but not a single clue hath ever referred to thee and thy company here. You can distrust me if you want, but the Roshia tree won't lie. Give us a chance to prove we are worthy. Bah! If thou wants the Gale of Sail so badly, then thou must give the Roshia tree something in exchange. Otherwise, I shall let it be locked away forever. Why haven't you done anything about this? Wherefore should I? I had it locked within to ensure its safety, but thou really wants it, thou must work for it. Let the heirloom determine thy worthy. Wherefore all the silence? Thou surely knows the cost, dost thou not? You're not sending me after the Memory, are you? Oh, that I am. Thou shalt bring the heart of the forest, for that is the only way to that is the only sacrifice worthy of the Roshia tree. Prove thyself, and then perhaps I shall help thee get the Roshia tree to open once more. You're ordering me to face the mother of the forest? Yes. And I order thee to save the life of mine own third general, who was thy closest kinsman, Scathia. You mean Latoni? What happened to him? He has already departed in search of Memory. You let him go after the heart by himself? Careful thy words, Scathia. I always care for my own people. I would never allow my own soldiers to behave in such impudent manner. After the Rosha tree closed its breach, he insisted on getting the heart quickly. I forbade him, but he was persistent. He absconded without informing anyone, leaving only a note. Well, then he informed you, because he left a note. He hath not returned. I suppose he should have acted in this way. I suppose he must have acted on his own after sensing thy presence. I sent soldiers after him. I sent soldiers to find him and see him return to us, but I have still received no word from them. My old boyfriend, I'm so mad. Yep, you shouldn't have left him. Thou left so burdened. Yep, alright. It's all your fault. What have you gotten into, you fool? Thou must, it is thy duty to return him to Murias and make up for the disarray thou hast caused. Do not return without returning the heart. Thou art dismissed. Oh. They sure don't like you here, Lady Scathia. Congratulations on figuring out the obvious. Phineas suited me much better. What? That is your relationship with the High Chancellor? What brought such enmity? Always have been love and hate. Quite complicated. Sister? Seems like she showed you no love at all. Sigh, I hope there's still a little left. Lady Scathia, why doesn't she seem... Lady, why does she seem to hate strangers so much? I find I can't blame her for that. She's been through much tragedy after she thinks... She's been through much tragedy which she thinks was caused by everyone outside of Murias. Is that true? Did we cause her so much pain? There's no need to feel guilty. Lucia overgeneralized the cause of her misery, though I think it isn't very wise of her. But what was the tragedy, actually? Later, Finn. It'll take hours to explain. Hours. We have work to do. But first, lady, care to explain me more of the heart of the forest? And what is this Mami Mumemo? Mami Mumemo? It's Mamora, son. Mamora Doherty, mother of the forest. She is deadly and definitely not one to mess around with. And could we possibly find the Mamori? Somewhere inside Gwinnell. In an area we haven't charted before, not even I. So I assume this heart you were talking about is her, the mother of the forest? It is indeed. This is much like a suicide mission. I see. Then first thing we must do is talk to the statue for directions. No, don't trouble yourself. This is my responsibility. I won't let you. Don't say it, lady. For you always have my aid. You have to continue the journey with or without me. We've come this far together, Lady Scathia. If you decide to leave now, I'm sure we'd manage. I still need you to teach me how to use magic. You don't strike me as the type to leave matters undone, milady. No matter what. Thank you greatly, but if I can't help you... The High Chancellor might have an archaic manner of speaking, but I think I understood most of her points. This is all our responsibility. I won't let you carry it alone. I started this journey, and I won't stop until it's finished. Look alive, Fatebound. We're moving. Can I go inside the... Nope. Alright, fine. Hey! Nice. Why is... What? Why is Shapur? I don't. Makes no sense. Yeah, it's very, very Rivendell-y. It sure is pretty. Look at that. They got. Can you see my mouse? No, you can't. It disappears when it goes on screen. Right side, it's got the you know, the housing district stuff. The water is moving on the background, which is kind of neat. It's painting with moving water. It's like Harry Potter.